Hello and welcome back to the Craft Box. My name is Brent and today we are doing some reagent hunting for a very special episode of Completionist Crafter that'll be coming out hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Welcome Mystic, Shario, and everybody else who is here. Hope you're all doing well today. So yeah, we're gonna crack right in. So I've spent a lot of time collecting water lilies just before I started streaming, in fact for like an hour, because we need to craft 4 more wheelbarrows, which is what we crafted the other day for Completionist Crafter. So we're just gonna whip these up now. And one more. Gosh, these are taking ages to craft today, I don't know why. But yeah, obviously there's no crafting cooldown and double reagents at the moment. This was not planned. I was going to be doing this anyway, and it just happened that I went on Twitter this morning. I'm like, oh, wow, it's double reagents. That's great. So yeah, this is not... There wasn't meant to be double reagents while we were doing this, but there is, and that's how it is. But yeah, this is all really technically the only reagents we needed was the water lilies. But we need to get some housing items from places. Actually, we're going to go to the bazaar. In order to craft the ultimate thing that I'm trying to craft in the next couple of weeks. So, yes, hi Dylan, welcome. That is what we're doing. So, technically it's not reagents, but it's housing items that are needed to craft, so it technically is reagents, but also not at the same time. So, you know, that's fine. But yeah, so we are going to head down to Firecat Alley to start with. If you have any idea of what we're going to be crafting, let me know, because I would be very surprised if anybody found out. You might. But I've tried to hide it very well. But yeah, you know, I slip up occasionally. But we don't need this anymore, so we're just going to unequip that. But yeah, what we are doing first, we need to get... I have a shopping list for today, which is in Discord somewhere. There it is. We need to go to Alicane Swift Arrow and get 4 small ferns. So that's what we're doing first. Oh, I forgot there's teleporters now. This is so good. I love this. Thank you, King's Isle. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Is there one to... Oh, they make it so easy. Oh, I love this. This update is actually really nice for teleporters. But yeah, so we're in Rum Dworgen. If you want to come and farm Alicane Swift Arrow, you can. We're going to be here until we get 4 small ferns. Welcome, Rose. How's it going today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, and then we're going to be heading over into... not Aquila. No, not Azteca. Avalon. One of them, I don't know. All of the worlds, maybe? Who knows? But yeah, we'll be heading into Avalon to farm someone else for more stuff. And we also need to go to Wisteria to get some more housing items, because apparently everything's just housing items. And then if we have time at the end, we will be starting to collect enough reagents for the amount of the stuff that I need for the next part, which is a stone bridge, which is a crafting recipe from Toshio in Mushu. So yeah, that is the plan for today. Hopefully everybody is good. You got paid $30 instead of 9. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Rose, don't spoil it. Rose knows exactly what I'm crafting, and she's going to spoil it here. What did you think of your impression? I have no idea. Open the chat box and look. Hello and welcome back to the Craft Box. My name is Brent, and today, we are farming reagents. How was that? That was a pretty decent impression. That's basically how I start. There. You have no clue what's happening. What's happening is we are crafting things and stuff, or collecting reagents in order to craft things and stuff. Oh, I forgot, you can't just... Ugh. This... I don't know if I like the new, thing. You can't, right-click gear items to get them away from your screen now, which is one thing that I don't like. But yeah, you know, we'll work on that, and hopefully it'll come natural. That's the one thing that I don't like. You can't just, right-click to get rid of it, because right-clicking opens up the extra menus, and it's like, ugh. Ugh, so much difference. So much difference. So yeah, probably not exactly the content you were expecting. But I decided that just running around Marleybone and Grizzleheim getting cattails was not ideal content for a stream. So I did that all off camera. Or off stream. before we started, last night and this morning. So, yeah, that's fun. So now we're just farming random bosses, like Arcane Swift Arrow and stuff. So, yeah, really exciting stuff. Highly would recommend, you know, sticking about. Also, I just want to thank everybody, because we are now over 1,300 subscribers, so I appreciate that as well. Yeah, that came while I was sleeping last night, so thank you everybody for that. Thank you everybody for that. Speaking of, that was another one. But wait, there's more. Don't know who that was. It'll pop up on stream in a second. It was Orca Vicious de la Tour. That's a name and a half. But thank you for subscribing. Welcome. There we go, the bots. You can definitely add me. Give me a TFC or come and find me. We're in Realm Dworgen as usual. And I will add you. I think I have friend space. Pretty sure I have space. Yeah, I have space. I have space. For once. Can I click on things properly, please? That would be fantastic. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I should really take out lots of things I don't need for this fight. I should really take out lots and lots of things that I do not need. Right. Here we go. A lovely wee little thing. You're trying to get a non-basic fire stitch because your last one was super basic. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Any ideas for you? Usually what I do is I go to the bazaar, find something that you think looks good, like whether it be a robe or a staff or something, and then just go from there and make the rest kind of match. Oh, we got one. Wow. Okay, that's good. That's good. We needed 4, I think. I believe we needed 4. Yeah, so we need 3 more. Fantastic. 3 more. 3 more small ferns. 3 more small ferns. Also, think of like a color scheme as well. That's the most important thing to do. Thinking of a color scheme is the best idea. Because if you have a color scheme in mind, then you can kind of find gear that goes with that color scheme quite well. Other inspiration that I draw is basically just from a wand or a robe or something, or a hat. Sometimes they're quite nice. But if you have like a specific like thing, like a specific world you want to kind of look like, I would basically search the bazaar in those levels for like the world, like that level of the world. So for example, if you were going like Crocotopia, something around like level 15 to 20, Marleybone about 25 to 30 is usually where I search for. Dragonspire obviously level 40 to 50. Celestia 50 to 60. Yeah, and just search around there and see what you like. Go to your character, and this is the super basic one. This one. I'm assuming that's you. Click on an item to find. I forgot that that's a thing. This is super basic. Fireboy. Paradox boots. Paradox boots. Other stuff. Yeah, I mean that's pretty basic. Pretty basic. Pretty basic there. Here is a TFC for me. Let me quickly add you, buddy. Once we go into the room. I'll get into the battle first, just because I don't want to hold up Dylan too much. Don't want to hold up Dylan too much. We're not holding up Dylan too much. Right, we're going to do this, and doop, doop, check code. Nice. Devon Ravenforge. Welcome to my friends list. Welcome to my friends list. No Nicholas Frostflame. There, that one. Yeah, that's very basic. That is pretty basic. Pretty basic. Pretty basic. Looks good, but pretty basic. But yeah, I would just suggest going to the bazaar and looking for something that you think looks okay. Having a color scheme in mind would be good. You look like a young, respectable man. Oh! Why does it drop? Why does it say it twice? That's a bug. King's Isle. I found a bug. Again. Oh my god. I swear this, like, live realm has been the most buggiest thing in the game. Like, seriously, so buggy. But we got a sprite. Nice. And it's been added to our pet tome as well. So we didn't have that one. That's cool. It's clean but mega basic. Yeah. Just find something that you think looks good. Like a robe or a wand or even a mount. Even a mount, sometimes you can just base it off. That's generally how I make stitches. I just find something that I think looks cool. Even a pet can work as well. But sometimes people wouldn't want to do that, but if you do. And then just go from there, really. And just build a stitch around that. That is my best advice to you, Mystic. Go through your bank. Yeah, go through your bank as well. Going through your bank is a really good idea. Doing all that. Sometimes you get cool stuff. Exactly. And also, if you keep wands in the... if you keep wands in on your like walls, then you know it's not. You might want to look at them and see what you got there and take inspiration from there, because there's a lot of cool wands in the game. I would highly recommend basing it off like a wand or something, because there's a lot of cool wands, really lots of them. It automatically hatches your pet now. So that's why it takes two. It puts up two things. Why don't they... It still shouldn't be two things. I don't care if it hatches the pet instantly. It shouldn't be two. It should only be one. I didn't get the pet twice. Good job, King's Isle. Good job, King's Isle. Good job, King's Isle. Yeah. Hi, Ninja Matt. Welcome. How's it going? How are you doing today? Let's get this last three. Potted thingy-mabob, doohickle whatsits. Small ferns, not potted. Potted ferns are later. They are still to come. They are still to come. Ooh, another TFC. I forgot that I'm not logged on my Streamlabs, which is not handy. Not handy. And those TFCs always get like flagged because it's just random spam of letters and numbers. Evan Ravenpants, welcome to my friends list. What school are you, Evan? Let's find out. He is a Stormy Boy. Yeah, Stormy Boy. Level 100 Stormy Boy. Nice. Alicane's Flame Set. I wonder what spells that gives. Who knows? You can't find out. What do you guys think about the new item observation, I guess? I don't know what you would call it, but the UI for when you hover over an item. What do you think of that? Are you guys a fan of it or not? How can you get mod? We're currently not looking for any more mods. Basically, if you're here a lot and I trust you and know you quite well, that's probably the easiest way to get mod, but at the moment we're not really looking for new mods. Yeah. Looking for a better and non-basic stitch because you have new gear. Also need crowns to stitch. So you've been binging ads? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Also do daily assignments and do trivia. Those are the best ways. I mean, if you do trivia every day, well, one lot of, like, if you max out the trivia for a day, you can get basically enough crowns to stitch one item. So, yeah. So if you stitch a wand, a hat, a robe, boots, that's just 4 days. So basically not even a week, and you can get that pretty quick. Wow, we're getting this wand quite a lot. Quite a lot. 2 in a row. 2 in a row. You have no problem with it? Fair enough. Hi, Hayoma. Welcome. How's it going today? Hope you're doing well. There's a silver chest over there, and it's really bugging me. I might have to get this after this next run, just because it's bugging me so much. I love getting silver chests. It's so fun. So fun. So so much excitement in my life. Going all right, that's good. That is good. I should really take some stuff out of my deck as well, because it's a bit big. It's a bit chunky. I'm doing pretty well. I go back to work on Tuesday for the first time in 5 weeks, so that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. Hi Dark Angel, sorry, I completely missed you. How did I miss you? How did I miss you? I missed you. How did I miss you? I didn't see your message come through. That's probably why. That's probably why. I blame YouTube. But hi Dark Angel, how are you today? How's it going? How's it going? Just kidding. You got me really worried there. You got me really worried. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. It mean. Right, I'm getting the silver chest, Dylan. Just hold a second. Silver chest is important. Very, very important. What is it gonna be, chat? I think it's gonna be catch a key. That's my guess. I'm locking in that guess right now. Catch a key. Load, load, load. It is in fact catch a key. Wow, I must have cheated or something. How did I know that was gonna happen? 1. Where's 2? Where is 2? Where is 2? 2, 2, 2. Come to me, please. Two, 3. Where's 4? I'm doing really bad today. I'm doing really, really bad at this one. Ooh! God damn it. 4. 4. 4. And 5. Where is number 5? There is number 5. Boom! We did it. Nice. Easy. 1 key left. 1 life left. How are you doing, Dark Angel? Hope you're doing well. 23 gold. Thank you, Dylan, for waiting. Oh, there's a wooden chest as well. And a red mandrake. We just got to get them all. Boom. We got reagents. Are you happy, chat? You happy? You happy? Now we can get ferns again. We can go back to fern hunting. Another TFC. Hold up. Hold up. I'll add you once we're in the fight. How do you speed it up? You either hold the up button or you press spacebar and you can speed it up. Fun fact. Fun fact. Brent's fun fact of the day. To speed it up, you press the up button or hold the spacebar. Boom. Kevin Red Eyes, welcome to my friends list. Hope you enjoy your stay at Brent's friends list mansion. Brent's friends list mansion. Yeah, that's how you speed up that one. Look at you, Mr. Popular. I know. 3 TFCs in 1 day. Whew. Crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's fine. You don't have to be sorry about game loading slow. That's King's Isle's problem. 5 stars. Thank you. Thank you for rating me 5 stars. It is a 5-star friends list. It's just how it goes. Alacane's Cowl. Does he have a second chance chest? I really wish he had a second chance chest. I would use that right now. Just because I really don't want to farm this man's. Really don't. But hey. But hey, that's how it goes. Can you be my friend? You sure can. Just give me a TFC and I will add you. Give me a TFC and I will add you. And you can come and farm Alacane Swift Arrow if you want. Or you don't have to. We'll be going over to Avalon once we get enough ferns from him. So yee. Sorry if you don't make it. I'm just trying to speed through this. So we're just gonna hit. If you don't make it, I apologize. Hopefully you don't need ferns. What do you need ferns for? For a crafting recipe that will be coming out on my channel hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Next week as in like 2 days from now will be a bridge recipe, a stone bridge recipe from Toshio, and then after that will be the secret completionist crafted that the last 2 have been this one and the one that went out just the other day and the one that will coming out in just the other day, like 2 days away. Will be leading up to. That is what we need. It is in fact something that I'm not going to tell you. We got another one, right? We need 2 more. 2 more small ferns. I think that is correct. I think. I'm not going to look at the crafting recipe because that would just spoil it. That'll spoil what it is, and I want some form of mystery. It's plant life, isn't it? Oh, we've got 3. I think I already had 1, so we just need, I think we need 5 all total. I'm going to check up real quick. I'm going to check it without looking at my recipe because that just gives it away, and I want it to be kind of a surprise. Kind of a surprise. Usually this is the stuff that I do on Twitch to really tease people. But no, not today. I mean, if you search up these things, they only go into one recipe. So I'm sure if you really wanted to know, you can find out pretty easily using the wiki. But, you know, that's a bit boring. That is a bit boring. That is a bit boring. Please load. Please load. I swear the wiki is going so slow at the moment. Maybe that's just for me. How many do I need? I need 5. So I need 2 more. 2 more. 2 more small ferns. Hold up, there's another TFC that I missed. Kabam, check code. Kieran Shadowbreeze, welcome to my friends list. Please rate 5 out of 5. You made a new wizard last year around October. Okay, we didn't get it. Wrong way. We need to go up the doorway. The door exit place thing. You made a new wizard around October. You just made it to Azteca earlier today. You're really excited. Nice. Azteca is absolutely terrible, and I hope you finish it really quickly. I really hope you finish it quickly. For your sake. Do you know where you can get this Mote of Severity? Yes. In fact, Motes of Severity, I believe from the level 60 House of Scales dungeon. I believe that's where they are from. Don't quote me on that, I will check, but I'm pretty sure that's Severity. Eternity, I believe, is Darkmoor. But I'll quickly check. Beauty, I know are the first ones. I just get the next two confused. Please load. Please load. Please load. The wiki is going so slow for me today. I don't know if anybody else is having this issue, but you can either get it from the Mega Reagent pack, the Terror Sword pack. I wouldn't recommend that. Ultra Huckleberries, Ultra King Parsley, Ultra Ninja Fig. I don't know how I got that. Or you can get it from basically all of the bosses in the lower zigzag area, which is House of Scales basically. And also Omen, Ra. Those would be the two that I would farm. Yeah, and you can also get it from the lock chest in lower zigzag as well, but that also requires a stone skeleton key, I believe. Yeah, so that's where you get it. Hi Hagel, welcome. You made a wizard back in January and he's done with Imperia. Nice. That is really quick. Really quick. Speedy boy. Speedy boy. You forgot we write dates. Weird and got confused. What? I'm confusion. I am confusion. I am confusion. What? I am so confused there. I am so confused about what that means, Rose. What else do we have? You made a Wiz back in 2016 and he's still not done Wizard City because you got no membership. Oof. Oof. Dang, one wand I would definitely use for your new stitch is Blood Moon Staff, the orange one from the Nightmare Pack. Yeah, I was going to use that originally for my Fire Stitch, but I just never got enough luck to actually get it, so that's why I'm not using it. Otherwise I would totally use that, because it's so cool. You cheated, Council of Plans. I mean, it's not there, so enjoy looking there. I secretly have not added it there. I've just added at the bottom of that one the list of the things that we're getting today. But yeah, it's not actually there, the thing that we're crafting. I haven't actually put it there. But you know what it is. I'm sure you know what it is. I've told you, I think. I'm pretty sure when I received the recipe, I told you. Galaxy Brain. Fair enough. Fair enough. What are we farming for? We are farming for small ferns. 2 more of them, to be precise. It's actually not too bad. We've gotten them really quickly. I was expecting this to take a wee while, but it's not, which is good. Thank you so much. I remember you from Pirate 101. We used to be friends on there. Nice! I still occasionally play Pirate 101. In fact, my bot for the day, which is my second channel, is where I post all of my pirate stuff now. I've got a new Swashbuckler walkthrough. I talked about that very briefly in the update video I did just the other day. So yeah, if you want more pirate content, there will be some more coming out on this channel as normal. It just won't be walkthroughs for now. If they ever update the game, I will be doing a Witch Doctor walkthrough here, a Privateer, and a Musketeer walkthrough, continuing the game here if they ever update it. And then there'll be a Swashbuckler and Swashbuckler and Buccaneer on my second channel currently we're in Cool Ranch in my Swashbuckler walkthrough. There's a new episode coming out tomorrow. Yeah. And there's also a new video coming out here tomorrow. So you get a double dose if you subscribe to both my channels. You get a double dose of me tomorrow. A 40-minute Swashbuckler walkthrough. And a video that I have not yet finalized. So yes, that is what we have. I'll trade you. I got those ones with the blue moon color and wanted the blue moon, but I wanted the blue moon. Oof, I don't think I have the blue one. I don't think I have the blue one. And if I did, I trashed it because I knew I wasn't going to use it because it doesn't really go with any of my stitches that I want. Yeah. But I'm sure Mystic would love the blood one. Unfortunately, you can't actually trade them between characters because there's not a proper trading system and there are no auction items because they're crowns items, which sucks. It really does suck. But hey, that's fine. So yeah, that's the thing. Also, I don't really plug this stuff, but there is a join button that you can press if you wanted to support me monthly. You also get emotes in chat while we're live as well, so that's cool. And a badge next to your name in the comments and also in live chat. Just saying, if you want to do that, you don't have to, but you can. Starts at, I believe, like $2 US, I believe. But yeah, that's also an option if you want to support me, because I know people ask about that sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Can I do it real quick? Yeah, I did. I did it real quick. I don't know who it was. Looked like an Andrew of some form. It was Andrew Deathblade. Huh. It's me. It's me. Haha. What has he got? I don't know. Very small stuff. Andrew Deathblade. What a man. What a name. What a name. Honestly. What a name. What a name. What a name. Trust no one. Not even yourself. I know. We have a traitor in our midst. Someone is copying my name. It's plagiarism. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. The amount of Taylor Swifts out there and Jack Frosts. Oh, Andrew Deathblade is offline. He just wanted me to add him so that, you know, when I look at my friends list, I can see Andrew Deathblade and be like, huh, that's weird. I didn't have a death character on my alt account. Yeah. Sierra Mists. Yeah, that's also a really popular name as well. Luke Skywalker. Yeah, all of them. Where's Dylan going? Don't worry, he's back. He's back. Arman's Dylan. Arman's Dylan. Oh, he's now just going to go offline and online. Yeah. I really wish there was a better trading thing in Wiz. That's one thing that I really wish there was, a better trading system. That would be great. That would be really, really great. You are inevitable. Fair enough. As long as you are defeatable, it's fine. Darth Vader is Luke's father. What? No spoilers, you know. I wasn't up to that bit yet. I was not up to that bit yet. Jeez. Crit. Wow, what am I, good or something? That was so weird. I swear I can't speak today. I swear I cannot speak. I don't know why, but half the words that I've said today either come out really weird or just don't make sense. Sky Racer Pegasus, one day, nice. This is fun. This is great. You're gonna love this new walkthrough that I've got planning as well. Okay, we're lagging. That's great. Thank you a lot, game. I appreciate the lag. I wonder how many Peter Griffins there are. I think Griffin is one you can have. I think so. Yeah, we are lagging. Hold. Please hold. Game is dying. Game is dying. Don't worry. We back. We back now. Hopefully we can go through the door. Yeah, we can. Just happens sometimes. What world should I base your new Stitch on? Well, what is your character like, you know? What I generally do is I try and have a backstory for all of my characters, and most of them do. Nobody knows any of the backstory apart from me. But yeah, basically I try and like make a backstory and then figure out which world, or if the world is specifically mentioned in a backstory that you create for your character, then it's pretty easy. So like, for example, my Life Wizard is going to be taking basically the Druid Horde pack gear, because he is essentially a Druid. And, you know, the gear also looks really cool. So that's basically the inspiration for my Life Wizard. my healer stitch for my Death Wizard, basically my Death Wizard got kidnapped and went into the jungle for a year, and there he learnt how to be a healer using mystic heals like Pigsy and stuff. And that's why the healer set is really weird and jungly. Yeah. And there's a bigger one for this actual stitch that I use, Pilgrim Boy, but I'm not going to go into that because that is a mystery to everybody apart from me. Haha. Sure. You can say a cool card idea if you want. Right, let's go. Pilgrim Boy. Yeah, that is me, Pilgrim Boy. Pilgrim Boy here. And then my crit set is basically more of a traditional set. More of a traditional stitch. It doesn't really have a feeling behind it, but that's what it is. Another friend request. I'm going to have to stop adding people twice. I will have to go through and remove a few people when we get to 200 friends. Just putting that out there. Another Andrew Deathblade. Okay, no more Andrew Deathblades are allowed to be added. Otherwise, I will remove you. Because there needs to be space for other people as well. Needs to be space for other people. Your name on YouTube and Twitch and Discord is Mystic, so what if you based it off mystical gear, kinda? IDK. Stuck for ideas and stitching. I mean, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, there are two ways to either do it. Is find a backstory, find a world that you like, or just go to the bazaar and find like a random item like a wand or something that looks really cool and kind of base your stitch off that. Like, for example, my fire also has a backstory, but I mainly based his stitch off the I think it was originally going to be the Fragment of a Dream wand, which is why I originally crafted that wand, and then I realized you couldn't trade it, so I was like, oh, that's a shame. So I incorporated that into my energy stitch on this character. But then I decided to transfer the Celebration Staff, which is the one with the spiral at the top of it, which looks really cool. No longer being able to get, unfortunately. But yeah, and then I kind of used some of the base colors there to make a stitch. And that's why I have Paradox gear, basically, because there's a lot of gold in that, and there's also a lot of gold highlights in the Celebration Staff. So yeah, and then the white that is with the Paradox gear is kind of nice because it matches the pet, which is a Peace Dove, because that ties into his backstory. So yeah, that's kind of just how I make stitches. And then there's just the people who just whack random gear together and it looks good, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna lie, I did that for my healing set. When we did that on stream, everybody was like roasting me, and then at the end they're like, actually no, this actually looks kind of good. How did you do that? That was hilarious. That was a funny stream. Yeah. You've been stitching all your wizard's gear into the motorcycle gear from the pack that gives the motorcycle mount. And they discontinued the pack like a month ago, so you need to find different gear. Yeah, that is true. They discontinued the Road Warriors pack, unfortunately. Yeah. Card idea. Watch a School Myth type minion abilities. While this is alive, you gain 1 pip every turn. So basically, while the minion is alive, you gain 1 extra pip every turn. That's an interesting thing. It's really annoying how many items are no trade. I know, right? It's so frustrating. Like, I really wish all of the items that you could get could be traded between characters. Like, all of them. Just because you got them on one character. There's no point having it no trade. I don't understand why there's a no trade flag. Like, I really don't. I really, really don't. Because it just doesn't make sense. But then again... No, it just doesn't make sense. I don't even have a then again because it just doesn't make sense. They should all be able to be tradable. It's like TCs should be instantly able to be traded between like 2 of your characters in your shared bank instead of going through a third party. Because TCs are already, apart from the non-tradable ones, which makes sense, tradable. So it would make sense that they would be added to the shared bank. Just saying. Just saying. Got another Dragoon Amulet from Foulspawn. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The no trade policy might have to do with PvP. That is true. But then they should just make it no PvP. Or they make it so that... Personally, what I would hope they would do with the 5th Age is make it so that the only gear you can use in PvP comes from doing PvP. Like, for example, arena tickets. Like, that is the only gear you can use. Obviously, have a base tier that is free, just so everybody can get into it, and then have, like, upgraded tiers for it. And then, there is no complaining about how PvE gear affects PvP, because it won't be a problem, because it just is all... The only PvP gear you can use is the gear that you get from the arena. And then, it will solve that problem, so there will be no effects, and then PvE gear can evolve as it needs to, and PvP gear can evolve more balanced to all of the other schools. I think that would be a good idea, and then you don't have to worry about the no trade restriction. Yeah, that's my idea on that. What are we farming for? We are farming for ferns, small ferns. We need, how many do we have, by the way? We have 3, we need 5. We need 2 more small ferns. We also got another sprite. That is the second one of the day. Nice, nice, nice. It's mind-blowing this game still has people on it. I'm very glad because of it, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it helps that everyone is, you know, at home at the moment, for the most part. So yeah. For Deer Knight, how do you get all the amber and blood moss? You are struggling. Blood moss, I have found the best way to get that is to farm pink dandelions. They're pretty easy to do. And for amber, I usually farm king parsleys or farm the secret boss in Mount Olympus or Tartarus. But generally, I get it all from king parsleys. I recently harvested my king parsleys, and I now am at 31 amber. From, I think, I was about 20 odd from the start there. But yeah, blood moss I would definitely recommend to get pink dandelions, because every time you can harvest them, they can drop blood moss, and the more you have, the better it is, basically. I mean, that's the same with any garden or any seed. The more you have, the better it is. But pink dandelions may seem really useless in the first start of the game, and you get so many of them, but they're actually really useful for blood moss. Yeah, I generally farm them about once a day, as long as I have enough energy. Yeah. Guess you should go to the garden then. Yeah, I would recommend just getting a red barn farm. Pink dandelions, I believe, are small plots. Evil magma peas for pet snacks are medium, and so are king parsleys. And then if you have couch potatoes, they're large plots. They're also kind of good. Those are like the 4 things that are really decent to farm for, or garden. All of them can be got throughout the crown, not in the crown shop, but they are crown's items. So yeah, that is good. That is very exciting. Stone blocks are the most reliable resource. Change my mind. Yeah, I would say stone blocks are very important. Wow, the 3rd sprite. Have we seriously gotten 3 sprites? 1. That's a raincore. 2, 3. Wow, we've got 3 sprites. Holy moly. Those are meant to be rare. Pets are meant to be rare, King's Isle. What are you doing? What are you doing dropping 3 of them? Jeez. And to think, we just need 2 more ferns. This game. You had a lot of gear left over from opening a lot of packs. I'm trying to get the motorcycle mount, which I was... Like, I love my wizards wearing their gloves, so might as well put extra gear to use. Exactly. Something weird is glitching in your face cam. Yeah, that's just the green screen. It's because half of the lighting keeps changing, because this part of the lighting is just natural light, whereas this is a lamp. Which is also why this is darker than this one, because this bounces off a roof sometimes and gets really bright. So yeah, fun fact. That's why one side of my face is lighter than the other, and if I don't have the filter exactly correct, it can sometimes glitch a bit. Yeah. That's how green screens work. They are annoying sometimes. Especially if it's not, like, really well lit. Which my one is definitely not. There's a lot of shadows. So yeah, like there, it's glitching up there. Just, you know, it just happens. It happens. And if I do it anymore, my whole hair just becomes invisible, generally. So I try not to do that. Right, can we just get the last 2 small ferns? As much as I love farming you, Swift Arrow, you ain't cool. And I don't like you. 50% speed is delicioso. 50% speed is fantastic. So good. So good. I have a 50% speed mount on this character, except I can't use it while I am streaming or recording videos, otherwise it destroys the quality. Because of all of the particle effects. All the particles. So many particles. But yeah, 50% speed is fantastic. I love it. I love it. Love it so much. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. With the worldwide thing happening that's basically like not talking about, and every single thing knows about it. What? I'm confused. I am slightly... What about that? I am confusion about this. Is this a boss in Fire Cat Alley? Yes, this is the last boss of Fire Cat Alley. Alicane Swift Arrow. Yeah. The reason why we're also farming him is because this is a very rare thing to be in the bazaar, because it's only dropped by him. Like, this is the only place you can get this drop. So that's fun. That is fun. You have to be really lucky that some noob has put it in the bazaar, or you have to farm for it yourself. I swear King's Isle does this just to make you do more things in order to craft something, which I'm not complaining about. But it's also kind of funny how they do it. Right. Dear Knight. Yeah, I know that. You were comparing the two because of how everything knows it. Sure. I don't know why you need to, but okay. Okay, I guess I am confusion on like why this all came up, but sure. But sure. But sure. Didn't even pull a hit. Wow. Oof. Oof. Time for a topic change? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think a topic change is in order. Can we get a small fern, please? No. Bearskin, barkskin boots. No, thank you. It's not what I want. It's not what the doctor ordered. Please give me what I want. Please. Please. What's my favorite restaurant? Imagine going to restaurants in 2020. Jeez. Imagine that. Holy moly. Wow. That's... You know, imagine going outside. My favorite restaurant probably is a teppanyaki restaurant in my city. I'm not going to say the name of it, but yeah, that's probably my favorite restaurant at the moment. We changed the topic. Yeah, I know, and I answered the question. I'm just saying, imagine going outside in 2020. Like, what? Who would do that? Who would do that? I mean, I have to go to work on Tuesday for the first time in 5 weeks, so that'll be interesting. But, yeah, otherwise, imagine going outside. Imagine going outside. I did answer the question, if you didn't hear. And I also did say that I'm not going to say the name of it. Mainly because I don't want to dox myself. Wendy's is pretty okay. I've actually never, ever, ever been to Wendy's. Never. Never, ever. There's a lot of them in New Zealand, but I've just never been. Just never been. Also, would you call that a restaurant? Would you call that a restaurant, though? When I think of restaurant, I don't really think of, like, Wendy's or that sort of stuff. But, hey, you know, each to their own. Each to their own. Please load. Game, please. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. Sad reacts only. Even though there are hundreds of places to get that. You like their commercials? Fair enough. Five Guys. We don't have Five Guys in New Zealand, so I have no idea what the draw of that is. I like a little brunch place near the mall. They have the best chicken and waffles. Nice. You would call it a restaurant to some people. Fair enough. Your best friend's fridge can be a restaurant. I mean, that is true. That is true. I should have just gone out and gone back in. This is sad. No drops for me this time, boys. No drops for me this time. Hides in corner when Brent asked who has been to an actual restaurant during this time. Ooh, Dylan, I'm onto you, buddy. I am onto you. I mean, also it may not be as strict as in New Zealand, because literally we are not allowed to go to, like, restaurants. They're all closed. They had to close. Like, they're not allowed to be opened until Tuesday. And even then, you're not allowed to actually serve customers. So, they're still closed. But McDonald's and stuff is open on Tuesday. So, that's nice. That's nice. It would have been Monday, but Monday's a public holiday. So, they're like, conveniently, we're just going to, stretch it out to, Tuesday. Yeah. Millionaires, we will get through this. Stay home, stay safe. Also, Millionaires has 11 pools, 7 buffets, 73 bathrooms. So true, so true. Those people that deliver food to doors still got restaurants. Not in New Zealand. Those are all closed. You're not allowed to use food delivery in New Zealand at the moment. Like, Uber Eats, not allowed that. You're not allowed it. The only things that you're allowed to be delivered are things from essential services like supermarkets or butcheries, or butchers, I should say, not butcheries, butchers, and also deliveries through the mail. Those are like literally the only things, and all of mail deliveries have to be put in before we went into lockdown. That's literally all you can do in New Zealand. Like, you can't get deliveries otherwise. Man, I love when the game lags so much. Please stop, game. Why do you do this to me? Why? I don't understand the problem. I don't understand. This game sucks sometimes. Yeah. Subway chicken isn't real. I mean, no comment. I don't work at Subway, so I cannot confirm nor deny. All fast food restaurants are open in your area, but no other places are open. Yeah, we don't even have fast food restaurants open in New Zealand at the moment. They open on Tuesday. And those are the only restaurants that you're allowed to have open. And you're not even allowed to go through them. You have to either deliver or drive through. So, yeah. It sucks. It really sucks. For all of the treasure cards, why don't you have, you don't want, can I have some? Probably not, because I prefer to just get gold for them. Yeah. Has to be drive-through for orders, for fast food places in your area, though. Fair enough. Fair enough. You drive to New Jersey to eat? Wow. Wow. Dylan. That's when you know you're desperate. Oh, gosh. Gosh golly. I'm so much more calm when Wizard101 lags. Like, everything just pauses, and then you teleport to where you were supposed to be. And it's not as crazy as other games lagging. That is true. That is true. At least we can still enjoy a nice family dinner in the backyard on a nice day. Yup. Yup, that is true. That is true. As long as all of those family members are in the house with you. Otherwise, you're not allowed to see other family members. So, yeah, that's fun. That's exciting. Gotta love the lockdown rules in New Zealand. It's terrible. Bread, Dylan, me, Daryl. What? I'm confusion. What? Right, small fern, please. We need 2 more. Give me 1, at least. Please. Not small fern. We don't like this bark skin tunic. We really don't. We really do not. Please stop giving me bark skin tunics. I don't approve of this. I really don't approve of this at all. Why do you call him Bread? That goes back a long time. It goes back a long way. Yeah, a long, long way. I just suddenly Bread one day, and I just stuck with it, you know. You're starting on a banner now. End your suffering. Oof. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Hope it doesn't go too badly. Okay, here we go. Kabam. Kabam. Right, can we please get a small fern? No, that is not a small fern. Darn you. I want a small fern, please. We have 3. I need 2 more. I can't remember. I don't want to get demonetized, so let's replace the word I was going to say with trash. Okay. What are you trying to craft with the small fern? Wasn't here for the whole stream. That's fine. I haven't actually said it at all. You've got 3? Oh, put them in the bazaar. Put them in the bazaar because you can. That's what we'll do. You can put them in the bazaar if you don't want them. I'll have them. Happily. I will happily have them. I highly doubt anybody's trying to snipe them from the bazaar. Hopefully not. Yeah. I haven't actually said, but they only go, I believe, into 1 recipe. So if you really wanted to know, you could look it up on the wiki. Would I recommend that? No, because it ruins the surprise of a video in the near future. Want me to put them? Yes. 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 That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic, and then we can move on. Luckily, all of these are tradable, which is great. Really, really great. And I didn't even... This game hates me, seriously. Seriously hates me. Seriously hates me. Secretation, yep. I am a secret boy. I am a secret boy. I mean, you can easily find out, but, you know, that's not fun. Why would you want to do that, you know? Just spoiling the surprise. But you can. But, you know, also at the same time, would you really want to? Would you really want to spoil the surprise? It's a secret, exactly. Don't worry, it'll be out in the next... Hopefully, it might be out next week. If we get enough stuff today, and I do enough work off camera this afternoon, we should be able to do it next week after I finish the completionist craft, the next completionist crafter series episode, because it also ties into that as well, which is also why we crafted the wheelbarrow. Fun, fun, fun. Right, we're just gonna go to housing. Small ferns, plant life. Dylan, are you here? Small fern, there's 1. Bye. Boom. Good job. Whoever put that in there, I just need 1. Literally just 1. All I need. Small fir tree. That ain't a fern. It ain't a fern, so I don't like it. Small fern. Small fern. Small fern, please. Dylan, I just need 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. 1 more, please. Yay! 2i. 2i. I appreciate it. I did 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 it. Right, so we're just going to lock those. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. Let's quickly sell everything we don't need. Just to make some space. We need those. I'll see if I have them. If not all, no. Probably nothing. And bag space. Those. That's a lot of boots. That is a lot of boots. Those can go. Those can go. And sell. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Right, let's go to Wisteria for the next piece. The next piece of the puzzle. Let's quickly edit that. So, we need to go to Petunia. Petunia? What a name. What a name. And buy... How many things do we need to buy? 10. Short wisteria and potted ferns. More ferns. Just going fern crazy with this recipe. Jeez. You have no idea what episode you're talking about. Don't worry. It was the one that went up just literally the last video that went up on this channel is the wheelbarrow, which is the first episode of a 3-part series of crafting something. Petunia is housing, I guess. I hate wisteria. I never understand where everything is. I suck at navigating wisteria. Like, I really do. Here it is. I found it. Don't worry. I found it. I found it. Where is this going then? Well, you will find out. You will find out. Hi, Petunia. Let's go. What does she sell? Oh, the tapestry to Pigswick Academy. That's right. That's the only recipe you sell. It's not why we're here, though. Housing recipe. Small, short potted fern. Is that it? Yes, that is. We need 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. That was the easiest part. That was the easiest part of all of this to get. Other than the stuff that I already had. Right, we're just going to lock all these so I don't accidentally sell them. Not that that's too big of a worry, but, you know, that's fine. And then we are going to head over to Avalon and go and farm somebody in something. In the Texas episode. There's a Texas episode. I have no idea what we're talking about, but there's a Texas episode. Imagine a Texas episode of Completionist Crafter. Today we're crafting the whole of Texas. You still need stitch help. I mean, sometimes you can't help someone stitch, you know? You just gotta feel, like, what is in your mind and just go with it. That is the most inspirational I've ever said. So that's what you should do. Want to play a game in Wizard101? It depends what it is. It depends what it is. Depends what the game is. And then I may or may not want to. 179 gold. Amazing. Right. If anybody wants to help farm this... Oh, there was a reagent. If anybody wants to help farm this guy, you can. He is a storm boss, I believe. Pretty sure he's storm. Correct. Yeah, he's storm. He's rank 10, Foundling. Rank 11 actually. 10,600 health. Yeah. If you want to come, you can. He is in this tower, I believe. I believe he is, right? Actually, no, he's this way. He's this guy here. This man's here. Viridian the Vile. We went the wrong way. He must be this boy. Nope, he's not this boy. Where is Viridian? Is he in this tower here? He must be. Okay, he's in this tower here, even closer to the actual place. Don't get pulled. That'd be awkward. Okay, I didn't. That's good. Right, he's in this tower here. If anybody wants to come and help, you can. Forlorn Tower. We have Dylan. We have my man's Dylan. Yeah, let's put in a couple of extra... actually, we should be fine. Should be fine. Should be fine. Avalon looks awesome. Yeah, Avalon's cool. Avalon is cool. If I could dye the ice forms red, you would. Fair enough. Wait, okay. Ooh, we got myth people, yuck. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Do we have this badge? Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, Mystic's going right in. Okay. Okay, Mystic. That's cool. Got pulled. Okay. Fair enough. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry. It all good. I don't know what it comes... Some type of gear you just can't change the colors of. Yeah. Can you only dye the hair of the goat horns and the ice horns, unfortunately. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, so basically what we're getting here is we need 5, I believe, tree fountains. So that is why we're here. So they can also be sold in the bazaar. We actually need 4, sorry, not 5. 4 of them. So if anybody gets enough that we would have 4, put them in the bazaar and I'll get them. Tell me first, though. Tell me first, that would be good. And then we can continue on with, that's about it. We just need to go and make sure we've got all the stuff for the stone bridge, and then basically that's all I have planned for the stream. Otherwise we might go and do some more Aquila preparing for that crafting episodes, the next 7 of them, which will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Kabam! Meteor is fun. Love me a meteor. It's a cool spell. 11 out of 10 would recommend. Bye. Farewell. I mean, I think we should be able to hit first round if there's all 3 of us. Just all hit and GG. Should probably kill, I would say. Luckily, this guy doesn't cheat. I only chose this guy. There's a couple people who drop these ones, but I chose this man's because he doesn't really cheat. And he's not myth. The other ones were myth, and he had myth imp, and I'm like, you know, that ain't cool. Myth imp is bad. I don't like it at all. So yeah, that's the thing. Right, first try, maybe? Nope. Black Lotus is good. I'll take that. I will take that. Does he respawn? No, imagine if he respawned. That would be great. And deck. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We spawned just slightly too far away from the sigil. It is sad. It is very sad. Very, very sad. But he also drops Black Lotus and Stone Blocks. So that's another reason why we're also doing this. Is this guy a side quest boss? Is that why Mystic can't get in? That could be true. Could be very true. Oops, got pulled. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Does Is Game work on phone? Game is not currently planned to ever work on the phone. So yeah, no is the answer there. He's a side quest. Fair enough. Just as well I do every side quest. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to farm this man's. But at least you can port in, which is good. Just as well. Yeah, no, the game does not work on phone. It is solidly laptop or desktop or one of those. Mac, Windows, one of those works. I don't know if, I think Linux would work, but I'm not 100% sure. You remember a while ago farming that Ogre Boss in Avalon for triage TCs? Yeah. Yeah. Triage TCs are very useful. Very, very useful. You need those. Yeah, they're not often in the bazaar because they're used so much in PvP. So they're actually quite rare. Quite rare. Kabam. Well, the minions are dead, which is good. And hopefully the boss should be gone soon. Soon? Hopefully. Bazaar farm. Yeah. There's usually not too many in the bazaar. He really does not want to die, does he? He's like, nah, sorry. Actually, I'm just gonna blade. Just gonna blade here. You have 15 mass triage right now. Yeah, I have a lot of mass triage. No triage though. And I just don't, I don't know, I don't really like using mass triage if there's no point to. Because it's just, you know. What would you guys all recommend for a new wizard? In what way? Like gear recommendations, spell recommendations? What recommendations are you looking for? This fight, you're going to continue quest on Better Stitch. Okie dokie. That is cool. That is cool. Dun, 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 dun. I might put in Kisma, just for fun. Yeah, we're all biased. That is true. That is very true. We are all biased. School recommendation. What is your play style? Like, do you play with friends? Do you play by yourself? If you play with friends, what other schools are they? Those all go into, like, if it's your first wizard as well, that also helps. If it's like another one, if it's like a second or third, whatever school you don't have, one of them, preferably state your play style. Fire is fun. You have all schools, so it depends on how you like to play the game. Yeah, that's what I really feel. Like, it's kind of just how you would like to play the game instead of just saying a school. Yeah, each school has their own pros and cons. So however you want to play the game, there's probably a school there for you that is probably most suited. You're normally solo. Well, if you're normally solo, I would recommend Death over everything else. I'm not biased about that one. That's just true. We got an insane bolt. Nice. I wouldn't recommend Storm. Probably not Balance either, just because it's a bit iffy. It's a bit iffy. Yeah, probably Death, I would say. Death is definitely the best for soloing, in my opinion. Fire is also pretty decent as well. Fire is definitely also pretty decent. Life is as well, but it's quite slow. And by quite slow, I mean it's very slow. Yeah. Blade you. Okay, I can blade you. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. If you like DPS schools, choose Fire, Myth, or Storm. Life and support school, Life and Death. Death for more utility. Tank, Ice. Yeah. Yeah, and if you want to do PvP, I would recommend Ice over everything else, personally. Yeah. Fire is pretty easy to solo, but can confirm Death is easiest. Yeah, do a Death Wizard then. Death is fun. Death is really fun. Really, really fun. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Death isn't really trash anymore. Just since the turn-based, it's actually kind of a bit better. Storm is still trash at PvP. Death is definitely a lot more easier for Death and turn-based. So yeah, that's a good thing that Death has going for it. It's not terrible now. Yeah. Yeah. Turn-based is also a really good addition for Death because you can actually more control the battle. Death is really good at controlling the battle, just not killing quickly enough as you had to do when you were non-turn-based. But yeah, Headless is really, really good for Death PvP. Really, really decent. Right, I'm going to do this into a Headless, and we're going to see how much it does. Yeah, it's turn-based now as well, which makes it kind of better. Especially since Beguile still works as it normally does. So you can basically just cancel an opponent's turn, basically. And it doesn't really affect the opponent as much because it just means they can't do anything, but you can still prepare for your next play. Yeah. Death, I would say, is definitely in the mid-tier now of PvP. They were in low mid-tier before, and now they're probably in just smack bang in the middle. Pretty decently balanced, I would say, now. Right, let's see how much this can do. I would only recommend balance if you plan on doing PvP, same. But if you are planning on doing PvP, I would recommend Ice over balance at the moment, personally. Just because of the mana burn nerf as well, and the law nerf. Balance has had a lot of nerfs recently. Yeah. Yeah. Death gets that cool call of Cruelly spell at level 100, which is why Death is fun for you. Yeah, up until level 100, Death is quite frustrating, though. Oh, Red Mandrake, yes. I love you. I love you, Red Mandrake. Please come to me. Come to me more. Come to me more. Nearly as good as Blood Moss. Nearly as good. Nearly as good. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, balance is really annoying to quest because there's no prisms. And if you go up against a balance boss, you're basically screwed. You need to find someone else to help. Right. I'm just gonna do what I did before and just double blade into a headless. I think is good. Dylan can work on the minions. You deleted your balance because you got fed up. Fair enough. Fair enough. There's so many balance bosses, yeah. There's also a lot of death bosses, but at least death has a prism. What do I need from here? I need a tree fountain. Tree fountain. 4 of them. So if you get 3 and I get 1, or if you get 4 and I get none, put them in the bazaar and I can buy them. Because you can put them in the bazaar, which is good. Is good, and I don't mind spending my hard-earned bazaar monies. My hard-earned gold. You're just about there with your life, Wiz. Yeah, life is not too bad. It is a bit slow at times, especially up till you get Forest Lord, and even then it's still quite slow. Chrysalis on my life when I was doing it solo was a pain in the bum. Really, really terrible. But yeah, life is really slow to quest, but it's also another good idea to do, I would say. Yeah. Or you'll need to use Hydra and Chimera, and then after you set up, you still have to shatter the boss first before you can hit. Exactly. So, yeah. Yeah, life is really bad. I didn't solo as Tekka on my life. I was questing with my brother's Storm Wizard, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure how every other world goes. But Chrysalis was the point where I'm just like, nah, I can't do this. I just can't. Yeah. 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 Kabam. Headless. Crit. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 8k, nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Supercharge. Deep Mushrooms. Mistwood. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. You quit trying to make a new stitch. It's too hard. Fair enough. Sometimes you just need to wait until you get the creative juice to actually do it. Like, sometimes you'll just like randomly see something and be like, yes, that makes sense. I want that. And up until then, it can be hard at times. Trust me, I've had that a lot. I've had that a lot. Had that a lot. Don't worry about it. I completely understand there. Completely understand where you are coming from. Right. Let's blade. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. And I might put up another blade and then headless again. Just for fun. 0. You're bad. You're bad. You're bad. Yeah. And hopefully we can finally get some tree fountains, please. That would be great. That would be fantastic. Game, if you could give me tree fountains. I would love that. They also look really cool, tree fountains as well. Really, really cool. Yeah. Let's turn off caps. That's probably a good idea. But yeah, these ones are actually dropped by quite a few bosses around the place, all in Avalon. But this one drops pink dandelions as well, which is also why I chose this man's. Because pink dandelions, as stated previously, are really decent. Really, really decent. I can't remember if it's Zafari or Celestia, but one of those worlds in the beginning, the real cheating bosses begin. Yeah. Yeah. Has anyone ever gotten 2 water bottles, then put it in your sleeves and pretend like you're a robot and start shooting? Not really. But I'm sure somebody's probably done that before. Wow. 14k. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad of a hit there. Not too bad. Right. A nice wee lovely Lulu kill. Good job. Nothing. Fun. Insane bolt. We're getting a lot of insane bolts. This is like the best way to get insane bolts, apparently. Who would have thought? You bet thousands of kids have done it. Probably. Probably. Have I done it? Probably. I would say so. Wouldn't put it past it. It seems something that children would do. No hate to children, but just seems like something they would do. Don't know what that is all about, but that is fine. Right. What is this? What is this? Oh, Sinbad. Hello, buddy. What a man's. Sinbad is the best. Forget the rest. He is cool. Sinbad is nice. I have a lot of summoned Sinbad TCs. I have a lot of them. A lot of them. I think I have like 5 or 6 of them. Just started Avalon about 10 minutes ago on your storm. Nice. Good luck. Avalon's a fun world. Lovely change from the scenery of Zafaria. Yeah. Wow. Choking. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good luck on Avalon. It's a great world. It can take a wee while, but the story is also worth it as well. Hargle confuses everyone, don't worry. It's not just you. It's everyone. Watch the boss not be able to be stunned, like all other bosses. I mistook there. He can actually be stunned. Wow, the more you know. The more you know. Right, gotta hit before Scald. How would you recommend getting Dragoon gear? Close to 130 on your storm. I would definitely recommend getting it. I would definitely recommend. Most of it is decent. Also, the set bonus as well is really good for most schools. So, yeah. Would highly recommend to get that. Highly, highly would recommend. This is going to be overkill and a half. This is going to do mass. This is going to do, like, 20,000 damage. Like, I'm not kidding. 21,000. Basically 22,000 damage there. Holy moly. Why did Sinbad not hit? What? That's a confusion and a half. Crafting or farm foul spawn. Whatever you want to do. If you want to craft, you can do that. I think you have to be... what's the crafting level? Visionary crafter, so you'd have to do all of the crafting quests. So if you have, craft it by all means if you think that's easier. Or just farm foul spawn. I don't know the drop rates on him. I haven't done him since I did it one time in test. So I'm sure somebody knows though. But yeah, whatever one you prefer. If you prefer farming bosses and actually getting gear drops, do that. And if you prefer crafting, I'd recommend crafting. Wow, square pedestal. Not exactly what we want. What is the spell? Okay, not worth. You did Zafaria in 2 days. Might finish Avalon in a week or so. It's 50 more quests than Zafaria. Yeah, it is. It is a bit longer. It feels about the same length as Zafaria generally. Sometimes a bit shorter. You need to do foul spawn boss for the new badge. I do as well. There's a lot of new badges as well. So, yeah. Maybe next week we might do that. But for now, chat, we are just getting these things. Getting tree fountains. I didn't think this would take this long. But, you know, that's fine. That's fine. We have plenty of time still. We have, what, at least 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes. We might even go a bit over time. Who knows? You got 2 foul spawn badges? Nice. How many badges does he have? I know there's one for soloing him. Is there one for actually just defeating him no matter what? There's also a whole bunch of, like, challenged ones, I guess, like, specific, ones, like, defeat him in round 2 or something. Something like that. Crazy types of badges. Crazy badges. Fell spawn foe. Okay, cool. So there is one just for defeating him. And then one for soloing him. Yeah. Everyone remembers Phineas and Ferb, right? Probably. I do. I don't know if other people will, but I do. Tempest is bad. So weak. So weak when you have, like, no pips. So weak. Weak boy. Bum 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 bum. Lulu. Nice. Lovely Lulu. Lovely Lulu. Then there is one for defeating him 10 times. Oh! Rose, do you hear that? We have to defeat Fellspawn 10 times. Isn't that fun? As long as it's not 1,000, it's fine. He is actually kind of easier than Medulla, though. So, yeah, but still, 1,000 would be a bit of a pain. Bit of a pain there. Crit. This is going to do a lot. This is going to do about 15,000. Maybe 17. No, 8. Okay. There was no feint, which is a good point. Good point. There was no feint, Brent. Loyal Steel. No, thank you. Black Lotus, Red Mandrake. Not too bad. You haven't even done it once. Don't worry. Don't worry, it's fine. I haven't either on Live Realm. He only just came out. I'm not sure if there's going to be a giveaway today. I don't have a code at the moment. I'm not sure if I want to do one today or not. I haven't decided yet. / what I would give away if I do. Because I don't have a code currently. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. Not 100% sure. Not decided yet. You're shaking right now. You have to fight 2,000 plus health enemies. Not the usual 1,900 health enemies in Zafari. You're shaking. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. I know that 100 damage is a big jump. But I believe you can do it. I believe in you. What area is this? This is Avalon. This is the high road in Avalon. And this man's is in a side quest. Basically a side quest boss. So yeah. Yeah. This be Avalon. A nice place. Nice place. Great music. You soloed Fellspawn last night. Can be tiresome. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. You're going to have to give me your pro strats for soloing him, because I do want to solo him. Also because there is a badge for it, so yeah. You're going to have to give me all of your pro strats, Dylan. Fun fact, Avalon is the world where you get mass prisms. Yeah, that is true. It's also where you get Pierce Blades as well. I know everybody needs them in their life, and, you know, everybody doesn't forget about them because they're so important, but you also get Pierce Blades here as well. Imagine Prism Blades, that would be funny. But yeah, Mass Prisms are a lifesaver. Absolute lifesaver. So good. I always forget how long into the game it is until you get Mass Prisms, until you get to Avalon and you're like, oh, finally, Mass Prism. Love it. I've got the hiccups, I don't know why. I really don't know why. It is frustrates. 14k, nice. I'm going to charge your phone if I don't come back in time. Love you all and have a great rest of the day. You too, Mystic. Enjoy your evening, your afternoon, evening. Bad Juju for Death is in Avalon too. Yeah, that is true. Also, Guardian Spirit is in Avalon for life. What else? What else is there? What is the other spell that Death get at this time in Avalon? I can't remember. Nickel, Red Mandrake. Cattails. Oh, nice. Avalon weird theme. No, that is not what I wanted. Not the right thing. Avalon would be fun if it was shorter. I mean, every world would be a bit more fun if they were a bit shorter. But that's not how King's Isle work. Cooldown for ice. Healing current for storm. That is true. No, King Art isn't an Avalon. That's Chrysalis. King Art is Chrysalis. Not Avalon. It would make sense that it would be Avalon, but it isn't. It's actually Chrysalis. Which is why you don't have King Art on your life, Rose. Fun fact. Fun fact. Yeah, King Art is the prelude to Chrysalis. Is where you get it. Avalon theme spells. No actual spells you get in Avalon. So the level 75 spells and the level 73 or 72. 72 I think it is. 72 and 75. I think those are the two levels. They're all utility. I think Detonator's the fire one, or one of the fire ones from memory. It's either Detonate or the I think it is Detonate, and also Backdraft. I think those are the two ones for fire. I'm pretty sure. You've had this on your chest for a year, but you want to say this. What is it that you want to say? What is it you want to say? You're bad, it's fine, Rose, don't worry. We forgive you. We forgive you. We forgive you. Right, let's just do this. Do the rappers in mumble rap have a talking disadvantage or something? What? I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means at all. Absolutely no idea. XP in Avalon is significantly higher than Zafaria. That is true. But that comes with every world. Really. Life is Guardian Spirit, and what was the other one? It must be Mass Triage. I'm pretty sure it must be Mass Triage. I can't remember what the other death one is, though. It's Bad Juju, and... Is it Dark Pact? I don't think it is Dark Pact. I thought that was a level 55 spell. Or 35 spell. Maybe it's Virulent Plague. I'm gonna search that up. I don't know what the level. Let's find out. Let's find out. Wiki, what do you got for me? Have you got any yet, Dylan? Out of chance? Because I've still got 0. This is not fun. This is 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. It must be in power. No, it's not in power. It might be it's not mass infection. Surely not. Mass infection and bad juju. It is mass infection. Nope. Oof. Mass infection and bad juju are the death ones. I thought it was mass infection, but then I also didn't think it was at the same time. Where did we get Virulent? Virulent is level 55. That's the Winter Tusk one. 35 must be in power. Nope. 35 is Dark Pact. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's been so long since I've done any of those, so I'm just bad. Dylan said it forever ago. Shh. 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 Okay. Shh. I didn't see it. They say the word lair when it's supposed to be lair. I don't know. I don't know. You can believe whatever you want to believe, Hagel. And all the new minions too. Yeah, that is true. The level 75 minions from Professor. There's 2 level 75 spells, which is so annoying. So annoying when you're making a walkthrough. Why didn't they make one level 72, one level 75, and one level 78? Like, that would make sense. Instead of having just a level 72 spell and then 2 level 75 spells. Like, what were they thinking? So confusing. Yeah, Myth gets dimension shift, I believe. I believe. I'll find out. As long as the wiki tries to load properly. Keyword tries. It's slow for me today. Really slow. The entire point of Avalon is to get the Sword of Kings. Correct. Correct. That is the entire plot of Avalon. This. Right, so myth get when it loads. When it loads. Did I pick a card? No, I didn't. Myth gets shift and dimension shift, both of them apparently. Life gets guardian spirit and mass triage. Mass triage and then guardian spirit. Ice gets cooldown and snowdrift. Storm gets healing current, I believe. Enfeeble and healing current. Fire gets detonate and backdraft, so I was right about that one. What does balance get? Balance is mana burn and supernova. Oh, the two most OP spells, or the two nearly most OP spells in the game. I didn't realize they got those two then. Jeez. Right, let's just do this. You can't even get Pierce Blade until level 80 from Enya Fire Moon. Is it level 80? Ooh, I didn't realize it was level 80. Jeez. Bye, Shreya. Thank you for stopping by. We easily could have just disregarded everything and found the castle, stolen the sword, and went to Azteca. I mean, we could have easily just stormed the... We could have easily just stormed Mirror Lake and Zafaria. And in Azteca, we could have immediately just stormed Shibuya as well. But do we do that? No. It's like, in Chrysalis, we technically could have just immediately waltzed into the Shadow Palace, and I'm sure nothing bad would have happened. But, you know, you got to draw out the content somehow. Got to draw out the content somehow. I don't actually understand why we need the Sword of Kings either. I forgot that. Or it just wasn't put in the game enough. Or wasn't mentioned enough. The only thing that you need to know is Sword of Kings. I don't know why you need to know that, but you do. There's literally Azteca. Avalon. And I don't know why. Also, who decided to have two words that start with A right next to each other? I get them confused all the time. It's not fun. This is not fun. Back when Avalon came out, 80 was max. Yeah, I know that. I know that, but still. It's kind of stupid that, you know, it's a level 80 requirement for PS Blade. Was to save. Which doesn't even work, by the way. So exactly, like, if it's not going to work, why do you even have that as a thing that happens? Because it's just easier to cut it out, you know? Especially if it's not going to happen in the end of the day. If it happened at the end of the day, then sure. But that's not even what's going to happen. So, yeah. But then I just actively hate... I just actively hate Azteca and Chrysalis anyway. Nearly as much as I hate Dragonspire. At least Dragonspire kind of makes sense. You need to rebuild the portals. You need to get the gate stones to go to the next layer in order to defeat Malastare. Which makes sense. And then when you get to the last layer, you need to make and tame a dragon or something. I don't know. Something like that. And that again also makes a bit of sense. So yeah. We should just use magic to cross the Starfall Sea instead of the Great Beast and port to the Shadow Palace. I mean... Crossing the Starfall Sea, I can imagine, would be a difficulty, and I understand that quest bit. But, like, why do we need to do everything leading up to there? Like, there's a whole part 1 that just kind of, like, falls through the cracks, because you really don't know what's happening there. I have no idea what really happened in part 1. Everyone praises Chrysalis for its great story, but I just forget it. It's just so forgettable, in my opinion. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Bum ba dun bum ba dun bum. Right. Headless. Here we go. Here we go, Mr. Headless. Mr. Headless. Kabam. And shaboom. The third arc is at least fun. Yeah, that is true. Bosses don't have insane amount of health. And they actually, you know, kind of use strategic spells. Like, they are low pips. But if they crit enough, they will kill you. Yeah. The only world that I really don't like as much in the third arc is Mirage. But then I also haven't played Imperia right through from part 1 to part 2. And I feel like it might draw on a bit. Because I'm not really a fan of longer worlds. But I really like the story in Imperia. So that is also a thing. The story in Imperia I actually thoroughly enjoy. For some reason. I don't know why I enjoy Imperia's story so much. But I just do. It's weird, but I do. It's weird, but I do. You were hoping that Shadow School would become actually something amazing, but it hasn't. I mean, it's just Moon School. It's just Moon School reskinned. Just saying. Everybody hates when I say that, but it's true. They should have just added everything that was with Shadow School into the Moon School, and the Moon School would still make sense. Like, seriously. Think about it. The 2-pip Shadow spells are essentially the Moon School shift spells. And the 1-pip Shadow spells are essentially, like Strike and stuff, are essentially polymorphs. Think about it. And you'll realize that I am right. What exactly happened in Mirage anyways? Basically, it started out with the Scorpion. And I can't exactly remember what he was doing, but he was kind of summoning like an undead army to take over everything. And then we defeated him halfway through the world. And then it was like blah 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 blah. Old Cobb Sands of Time. Defeat Grandfather Spider. That's all I remember of that's literally all of Mirage that I actually remember. Just an Aztec health boss. Yeah, exactly. And bosses have Shadow, Ifrit, and stuff. We just have those morphs and shifts. Yeah. But I mean, they could have easily made them into like star or sun spells, or even moon spells. The only reason why they chose Shadow is because it means that we can't dispel it. But we can also not dispel astral magic. So they should have just canned, like completely canned all of the shadow magic and just combined it into moon magic. Like enhanced polymorphs or something. And then instead of having the shift spells, just use the shadow shift spells that are there. Because like there's no point having two schools that do essentially exactly the same thing. Like there's just not. And I still don't understand why they... You know, the Moon School is such a meme because it's so useless. And at the same time, they just don't ever, like, add anything to it that is actual useful other than the shift spells. The shift spells are good for PvP. But other than that, they completely cannibalize it and make the shadow magic, which is essentially moon magic, but in a different skin. And then keep Moon School really bad. It's, like, weird. Really weird. Really, really weird. We've had this conversation many times. That is true. But that's just because I feel very strongly about it, okay? Okay, chat? I feel strongly. Don't fight me. Bite me. Go, Dylan. I believe in you. This is what I got from Mirage. Bartleby, I, and Mirage go find Evil Man raising the dead to make an army and make the army kill him. Spider shames him. We get the eye from Evil Giant Spider. Oh, that's right. It was about the eye, wasn't it? That is right. I completely forget about that because, like, you never really hear about it again. Like, you hear it at the start of Mirage, and then right at the end of Mirage, and everything else in between Mirage has no relevance to that eye at all. Like, it's barely referenced. And then after it, it's even less referenced. Even less referenced after that. It's like, what? Why? If they would have added Shift Morgan, Shift Grandfather Spider, Shift Insert Core Boss, then I would have had a serious think about training Moon School. Exactly. No, the missing eye is the Eye of History, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's the Eye of History. The one that he's got is the... One of them does, and the other one's past and one's future or present. I can't remember which one it is. And I thought the eye that we got in Mirage was the Eye of History. Which is why it scrolls through all the worlds. Yeah. Does it show Imperia? That's something that I haven't realized. Does the Eye of History show Imperia? Does anybody know? Because that would be interesting if it did. It obviously didn't before Imperia released. Otherwise, people would be like, oh, that's the new world. And everybody would catch it. It was Eye of History? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's because Bartleby can't remember things at the start of the game. Up until Mirage, he can't remember things. In Polaris, he gets sick. And then we bring back his eye, and he can remember things again. I checked, it doesn't. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess they didn't want to change it. For, like, people who come out of Mirage and see it, and they're like, oh, what's this world? If they have, like, 4 more worlds. Like, oh, what's this one? Oh, I haven't been there. What is this? I guess that kind of makes sense. But also at the same time, it would have been cool. Would have been cool. Like, at the end of every world, like, you get another rotation to the eye. That would be cool. You want to see an Imperia, kind of like the Nightmare from Imperia, but it's Skeleton Key boss. Skeleton Key's fighting who we already met, but in a super mode. And basically more Nightmare from Imperia. Fair enough. I assume you mean the Reverie. The Dream Dimension stuff. I'm assuming that's what you mean. But yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, and then at the start of Imperia, we have to cure him and go underneath. That's where we get Sign of Bartleby and our Scion spell. And then there just goes through the whole of Imperia with no new spells. I'm pretty sure there's no new spells in Imperia. And then you finish Imperia. Yeah. I hope they bring out new worlds. And make cooler ones in the Bazaar this time. I mean, yeah. Wands are always fun. I like wands. We'll have to see. We will have to wait and see. You're definitely tired of them just reskinning wands for new worlds. You want new wands. Fair enough. Fair enough. You've always wanted to 1v1 Artorias' twin brother, who you just made up the name Archibald. Fair enough. Sounds interesting. Is Dylan gonna hit? The answer is yes. Good choice, buddy. Good choice. Drrrn. We still have not got one of these. This is not cool. This is really not cool. I was not expecting this. Not cool. 0 out of 10. We might do a couple more. And then see what we get. Avalon wooden table. No thank you. Go away. At least we're getting a few reagents, which is nice. Like lava lilies. Not that I have none of them. I have way too many lava lilies at the moment. Because of Dragonspire. Gotta love Dragonspire. If we have flying mounts, why can't they go more than 4 feet up in the air? Because King's Isle. That's why. Because King's Isle. Lag. Go. Thank you. Jeez, that was slow. Was very slow there. Apologize. Apologies, kind sir. Cool. Yeah. Because King's Isle, that's why we can't have mounts that actually fly. It's just how it works. Just how it works there. Just how it works. Right. Let's get this. Right, let's enchant this and this. Not that we'll probably use it, but you never know. You never know. You never know. Never know. No, no, no. Dun, 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 dun. Why haven't they done a day and night cycle? Probably because it would require a lot of lighting engine work. In order to make sure that you can actually see during the night. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. Because I don't know if I'd like Marleybone in the day. Because the time of day in each world is specifically there for a reason, because it adds to the atmosphere. So I don't know if I would enjoy a day and night cycle, personally. Especially for places like Marleybone, where it is meant to be like night at the time. Because it just really adds to kind of like the spy sort of vibe that you get from it. Like snooping and the sneaky stuff. Yeah, and then would it tie into like real life? And if it does, I assume it would use Central Time, which is obviously the time zone that King's Isle is in. So then, for everybody else, they would just there would be a lot of people who wouldn't see the actual like daytime because, like me, I don't actually play during the day in Central Time. Because at the moment it would be like late afternoon, so I'd get like late afternoon / nighttime all the time. So yeah, and then if that is the case, then there's no point having it because, you know, it's just there's gonna be because you only play at like a certain time each day as a player, and you don't really go outside of those times because of your life. Like for example, time zones exist and other things, like school and work. So you would only really kind of see like one part of it anyway. So I don't know if that is like enough for them to add it. Personally. So why is it nighttime in the Elephant Grave? I wouldn't say it's nighttime. I would just say it's a dark, moodier area. Personally. What is school? Is that the thing that got shut down? I mean, yeah. I mean, some people are doing online classes. I know most schools in New Zealand are doing online classes at the moment, so it's still going, at least in New Zealand. Just not in an actual school. So, yeah. Can we load, please, game? Wow, talk about trash. Talk about trash loading times, jeez. But yeah, I don't know if I would, I don't know if I'd like a day and night cycle. I don't think there's really a need for it. Like, I think the way that the time, quote-unquote time, the skyboxes for each area is there for a reason to add to the atmosphere. And I think I like that more than having it day and night cycle. Because Marleybone would definitely not feel the same way if it was daytime. You have online schools. Not like you'll ever do it though. Oof. Education is very important. Very, very important. Yeah. Your game actually froze during a tourney match you were on. And you were on a winning streak. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know why, but recently the game has had really bad connection issues for me. Like, really, really bad. Like, worse than normal. Like, I understand that it's not going to be perfect because I'm in New Zealand, obviously. This is a long way from, America. But, like, they used to be okay. And the last, like, you know, couple months, it's been so bad. Like, connection being lost, which happened a lot during the start of the stream, just occasionally. Out of nowhere. Yeah. Kind of sucks. I've got the hiccups again. That's fun. That is fun. I love hiccups so much. Right. Mr. Triton. Hello. So yeah, I'm not too sure if I would like a day-night cycle. I don't know if that's something that I would want. Because I'm a big fan of, like, games having a set atmosphere for each area. Even if it doesn't, like, make sense that it's, like, oh, meant to be, like, day or something. Or, like, nighttime. I think having every area have its own atmosphere is very important. Like, the weird in daytime would not feel as like, weird and creepy and spooky. Same with Dundara. Like, those two places would not feel the same if it was, like, daytime. And you have to take that into account. Like, the atmosphere that is set by the area and the music needs to complement each other. And if you're having creepy music in the daytime, it doesn't have that same, like, scare factor, or if you get what I mean. Yeah. You live in the USA and the game has been doing crazy things for the past few months. Well, that's good to know that it's not just me. I kind of expect it with most games that I play, because obviously there's not usually New Zealand servers, so, you know, and if they are, they're Australian, and Australian servers generally suck. Or it goes to Hong Kong, which is still quite a wee way away. So yeah, I kind of come used to it, but it has just been quite a lot worse than normal. For me, personally. But it's good to know it's not just me. It's always good to know that. Right. GG, possibly, most likely. Yeah, GG, nice. I think this might be the last one for the day. If we get it, we get it. If not, we don't. And we did not get it. We got 2 ores, though, which is not too bad. Not too bad. Right, that is all. That is all. Crazy things on your end too in New York. I think it's because of these newest updates. I'm not sure, because I mean it did start before the updates. TY. Right, I'm gonna go chill in my house. Actually, we're gonna go chill in the Commons for a bit, and end off the stream. I love how KI won't take us to Wallaroo yet. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually, probably. I'm assuming that will be the next world. I'm assuming that will be. There's just way too much about Wallaroo that we kind of have been hinted at, that it makes sense. Also, it's I think it's like the Jackie and Xander in the Arcanum are from there, and they're like the two people that we haven't really had much interaction with yet. So it makes sense to explore their homeland, because we've had Baba Yaga, who was Polaris, Kisma, who was Mirage, and then also the ice teacher Tarek was Polaris. Then we had Ignis and Ione, who are Imperia. So it kind of makes sense that, you know, we'd go to Xander and Jackie's home, Wallaroo, next. Personally. But yeah, we are in Rome Dwarven if you want to just come chill with me for just a small bit. Why is that called just deck? That is weird. Why is this called just deck? But this one is not. What? That is so odd. Like, that is the oddest thing I've ever seen in the game. Like, seriously. So weird. But yeah, we are going to end off here for today. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate it, as always. We're just going to sell this stuff because we don't need any of this at all. None of this. I don't actually need that at all either. What did we get? We got that stuff, and that's it. Want your tree fountain? Oh yes, I would love your tree fountain. I would love it. We'll go to the bazaar real fast. Are you in the bazaar? Because I'll just port to you. Nope. Arcanum apartment. I will go to the bazaar. Hopefully Wallaroo in the next arc. I hope Wallaroo's the next world, personally. But yeah, you never know. You never know. Anything's possible. I don't expect... I'm not really expecting Wallaroo until spring next year. That's when I expect it to be out by. If it's before that, I'll be happy. But I expect it in spring next year. That's my expectation for it. Dylan is here, never fear. Right, let's do this. It's a fountain, outdoor, I guess. I think it is outdoor. I think it's outdoor. Tree, it must be. Must be. I'd expect it to be outdoor. Yeah. When you're ready, Dylan. When you are ready. Outdoor? Cool. Okay. Outdoor. Outdoors. Tree fountain. Bye. Thank you, Dylan. Much appreciated. That's one down. Only 3 to go. So close, yet so far. There we go. It looks really cool, though. It looks really, really cool. So yeah, thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I'm just going to go head to the comments real fast. Thank you, Dylan, for all of your help and everybody else who helped me along the way today. There will hopefully be a video here tomorrow. There's also definitely a video on my second channel, YT2 for that. You have one of those on your life, Wiz, I think. Okie dokie. Well, if you do, let me know. Join my Discord. Best way to let me know. Discord. Haha, look at these shameless plugs. Love it. But yeah, otherwise, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. If you've already subscribed, press the wee little bells to know exactly when I post another video or go live again on YouTube. And remember to craft outside the box. Wrong buttons.